For agencies using the Oregon ImageTrend Elite system, as we switch to NEMSIS 3.5, there are some minor changes to the incident report form or patient care report form. We'll show you those changes using the standard Oregon run form in the Oregon ImageTrend Elite system. But if you use a different form, similar changes have been made. To start off, there were no changes in the dispatch panel. In the unit panel, primary role of the unit and level of care of this unit were replaced by a single field called Unit Transport and Equipment Capability. In the crew section, EMS personnel PPE and exposures were moved from the scene section. No changes were made to times. In the response panel, odometer readings were added for transports, the on-scene odometer reading and patient destination odometer reading. In the scene section, there were no changes to the incident location panel. The biggest change in the patient care report form is in the scene panel. One field called Incident/Patient Disposition was replaced by multiple fields in NEMSIS 3.5. Unit Disposition, Patient Evaluation/Care, and Crew Disposition. There were no changes in the patient panel. In the patient's home address panel, one new field was added at the bottom for alternate home residence. In the patient condition panel, one new field was added for date-time last known well. No changes were made in the patient history panel. Also, no changes were made in the patient assessment section. As we move on to the activities section, level of care provided per protocol was added to the protocols panel. This records the actual level of care that you provided on the call, regardless of your capabilities. In exams, chest/lungs assessment was broken out into two separate assessments for chest and lungs. A few minor changes were made in vital signs. The fields for systolic and diastolic blood pressure were combined onto a single line, and you can indicate palpated for the diastolic blood pressure. Blood glucose level was changed slightly. You can enter a number or high or low. And finally, pain scale type was added. No changes were made to procedures, but under airway confirmations, one field was added for suspected reasons for failed airway management. The narrative is still the same. In the transport section, one new element was added, which was the transport disposition. Additionally, the patient's final acuity was moved to the transport panel from the destination/transfer panel. No other changes were made to the transport/transfer section. No changes were made to the outcomes section either. The billing section was renamed as payment. In addition to these changes that we just showed, there are several data elements throughout the form that had a few new choices or values added to them. And that sums up the changes for NEMSIS 3.5 in the patient care report forms for Oregon's ImageTrend Elite system.